episode of the Little Car Shop will be called Body Snatchers. Okay, I've been working on this shoebox, and I'm using that as my little donor car, the 55 gasser. So, what happens when you modify a car, such as this one? I took the hood off. I cut the hood out so I could get the engine out of the 55. The problem is that the front of the chassis has nowhere to mount. There's nothing to mount to, so it doesn't fit flush. So the grill's like all hanging off. So I'm going to use an old modeling trick on my Hot Wheels, and it's essentially called drill and pin. So as you can see here, my shoebox has whiskers, but actually the pin on each side goes through the fender into the chassis plate to hold it in place. So what I'll do is obviously just clip off the pin and to the desired size, and then the pin head will fit flush up against the fender, so it'll look like a little emblem or a badge or something. It won't look bad. It'll look mucho good. So let's kind of walk you through this. Take the pin back out. Get off there. There you go. So here's what happens when you don't have the front connected. It's just nothing holding the front. Right? So what you got to do on this particular one, I had to modify the, had to put a raised front end on it with a brass axle, and then I had to mount the bumper to the chassis plate with some JB, because it was two pieces, so I had to straighten that out, because the engine and the grill are part of the interior tub. So the interior tub, I just made a firewall out of aluminum can. So you see how that looks here. Let me show you. Like that. So you've got a firewall. Okay? But what you want to do is drill and pin. See the holes in the fender? And then the accompanying holes in the chassis plate. You can see them there. Right, the holes are right above the engine. See that? So, what you use are these little index drills. Tiny, tiny, tiny little drills. They come in this little stand here. You can get these at hobby shops, or I got this one at a hardware store, like a Ace or whatever. And I got this one off, I forget where I got it, but I ordered it online. And it comes with the this exact same drill bits. Tiny, tiny wire drills. And then also I picked up at Harbor Freight this caliper. This is a digital caliper. Kind of handy. So you can measure your pin and then figure out what the appropriate wire bit you're going to need for it, and drill your holes. Now I just simply drill the holes with this pin vise. Just get one of these pin vices, and it's real easy to drill holes through the Zamac, through the metal bodies, to create your holes for your pins. So there you go. Drill and pin. Use this a lot in modeling, like the little door handles. You want to put the door handles on a model car, you just drill a hole, and you want to cut a tiny part of the pin off, stick it in the door handle, push it in the body, and that'll help hold your door handle on. So there you go. There's a nice little tip from the Pooch Man. There's a preview of a little project I've been working on there. That one there, and I've been working on this one as well. Got to get a little paint on that one. for a little special buddy of mine. So we'll be seeing you now. Pooch Man over now.